Elon Musk has called MSNBC the utter scum of the earth. He has said the channel peddles puerile propaganda. Just a few days ago he said, MSNBC is going down, and now he is posting memes about buying the channel. Conventional wisdom holds that Musk, the world's richest man and key Donald Trump ally, and his friends are just joking. But Musk's posts are adding to the anxiety that MSNBC staffers are feeling about the re-election of Donald Trump and the recently announced spin-off of Comcast's cable channels. I spent Sunday on the phone with sources to gauge what might be going on. I learned that more than one benevolent billionaire with liberal benefice has already reached out to acquaintances at MSNBC to express interest in buying the cable channel. The inbound interest was reassuring, one of the sources said, since it showed that oppositional figures like Musk, who famously bought Twitter to blow it up, would not be the only potential suitors. But contrary to claims that Trump's allies are posting on X, Comcast has not put a for sale sign on MSNBC's door. If Comcast chief Brian Roberts really wanted to sell the liberal cable news channel, he could have done it already. Instead, he is moving MSNBC and a half-dozen other cable channels into SpinCo, a pure-play cable programming company. The hope is that spinning off the pressure but profitable channels will boost shares of both Comcast and SpinCo. President-elect Donald Trump attends a SpaceX launch on November the 19th in Brownsville, Texas. Related article: the fate of MSNBC could be in Trump's hands. Comcast says the transaction will take about a year. At that point, could someone swoop in with a bid for MSNBC? It's complicated. SpinCo is structured as a tax-free spin-off, and immediately divesting an asset would have tax implications that could forestall any such sale. Typically, we would expect a 2-year waiting period before any potential further strategic action by the SpinCo to preserve the tax-free nature of the spin, although we believe there are scenarios where industry consolidation including SpinCo could happen earlier, analyst Benjamin Swinburne of Morgan Stanley wrote in a note to investors last week. Morgan Stanley is a financial advisor to Comcast. Plus, SpinCo executives may well conclude that a floating MSNBC is not in the best interest of shareholders, since the channel's loyal audience is a form of leverage in negotiations with cable distributors. Executives involved with the spin-off say they intend to be predators, not prey, buying new channels, not selling off old ones bit by bit. Selling MSNBC to win favor with the president-elect is simply not the plan. I have sensed quite a bit of enthusiasm at MSNBC about SpinCo, actually, because the new structure should allow for more investment into MSNBC, CNBC and the other brands. Musk's allies pile on. That said, Musk's post shouldn't be ignored. He famously foreshadowed his pursuit of Twitter with a tweet that asked, "How much is it?" On Friday, he similarly asked of MSNBC, "How much does it cost?" He was responding to Donald Trump, Jr., who posted a meme that, falsely, said MSNBC is for sale and wrote, "Hey Elon Musk, I have the funniest idea ever." Joe Rogan jumped in and said, "If you buy MSNBC, I would like Rachel Maddow's job." He misspelled her name. "I will wear the same outfit and glasses, and I will tell the same lies that Trio's fans ate it up." And Musk kept posting about the idea all weekend long, at one point promoting a homophobic meme that equated Maddow with Mark Cuban. By Sunday, Trump Jr. wrote, "I think I started something here. The amount of people that want this to happen is incredible." Former Florida Representative Matt Gaetz replied, "I 100% want this to happen. The mockery is the point, and maybe it's nothing more than that." The media capture model: while Musk and his friends trade memes and crack each other up, there's a serious undercurrent here. It's known as media capture. This happened in Hungary when far-right Prime Minister Viktor Orbán's close allies also purchased private television and radio outlets to convert them into pro-government outlets, CNN reported earlier this month. Media capture is a subset of what Protect Democracy Executive Director Ian Basin calls autocratic capture, where the government uses its power to enforce loyalty from the private sector. On a recent episode of Vanity Fair's Inside the Hive, Basin said, "I think we are in danger of seeing that happen across the American marketplace in all sorts of sectors." Gabor Sharing, a former member of the Hungarian parliament, wrote in a new essay for Politico magazine that Orbán consolidated media control through centralized propaganda, market pressure and loyal billionaires. In the US, he wrote, "Liberal-minded billionaires should not sit idly by as they did in Hungary, watching the right take over the media." Would Cuban, a key billionaire surrogate for Vice President Kamala Harris, have any interest in MSNBC? I asked him Sunday night. "I don't think there is anything anyone can do to change the impact of linear TV news." "So the answer is no," Cuban replied. "People feel like MSNBC is not doing enough to rival Fox. I don't see that. What could they do differently?" manufacture conspiracy theories. Go all in on Krita. Cuban added, I would rather promote Bolesky and hope it helps them aggregate audience and create a network effect that gives agency to all viewpoints. I think with the addition of real-time news and sports, it could give Twitter a run for its money.